Wagwan YouTube, welcome back to my kitchen. Today we're going to be making one of my favorite meals, chicken and rice one pot. Now I went through my freezer and found some pre-seasoned chicken, so I took them out and decided to make a one pot. To a heated pan, I'm gonna sear my already seasoned chicken. I did remove the skin, and the usual season with your favorite seasoning, chicken seasoning, garlic, little onion, little pepper, little thyme. Just season it however you season your chicken and just follow the method that I'm using. So in my hot pan, I'm gonna lightly sear my chicken just to get a little bit of color on them. Now I did this roughly for about 4 to 5 minutes per side. After this time, I'm gonna go ahead and remove the chicken. Now, remember this chicken is not fully cooked, it's literally cooked about a quarter way. We're literally at this point just getting a nice color on the chicken. Now, after I remove the chicken, I do have my thyme in the freezer because sometimes when you buy thyme, it goes off really quickly. I always just put it in a bag and put it in the freezer. So once you put it in the freezer, you realize that the leaves do drop off from the stem. So that's why I had it on the spoon, and I went in with that first in my oil for about 30 to 40 seconds, and I'm going to go in with a chopped onion and about 3 cloves of chopped garlic. Saute this for a few minutes. Then I went in with a chicken bouillon cube and also some tomato paste. If you do have chicken stock, you can use chicken stock, but I just like using the cube. Now this is my everything going in my freezer, once there's some left, it goes in the freezer. So this is just some frozen coconut milk I added, and I'm also going to add some water. If you know me, I like my food with a little bit of color, so I'm gonna go ahead and add about a teaspoon of browning. Now give this a good mix. Then I'm gonna go ahead and re-add my chicken, cover this and let this come to a boil for about 10 minutes. After this time, I went in and removed my chicken. Then I added some mixed veg, gave that another mix, and then I'm gonna go ahead and add my washed rice. Now the rice I use for this dish, and I like using this type of rice, is the golden Stella rice or Stella rice. I don't remember what it name, but that one. I think it's the parboiled rice, but the basmati version. Add this to my pot and just give it a good little mix. At this point I'll be able to judge the water level. I think the water I needed a little bit more liquid in it, so I did go ahead and added about half a cup of water just for the liquid to cover the top of the rice. Give it another good stir. And then at this point, I tasted it for seasoning. It was absolutely perfect. So I just went in and added a few knobs of butter and added back my chicken. After I added the chicken, I went in and added a Scotch bonnet pepper. This is completely optional. Cover this with foil and a lid. Now you want to make sure you're using pots and covers that's suitable for the oven. Cover this and just put this in a preheated oven. I have my oven in roughly about a gas mark 6, which roughly about 200. You want to have it on about a medium to highish heat, but not too high because you don't want the liquid to burn out before that rice cook. And just leave this in the oven for about 25 minutes. Now after this time, I went and checked on my rice and it was perfectly cooked. If you find that your rice is not cooked, you can just add a little bit of water, sprinkle it over it, cover this and just put it back in the oven for about another 10 minutes. It shouldn't really need more than that. I think 25 minutes is just absolutely perfect. The rice wasn't dried out, the chicken wasn't dried out. It was just absolutely delicious. And I'm just gonna go ahead. This is the point where I was literally fluffing up the rice, just making sure all the grains are cooked. It was absolutely perfect, so I didn't need to put it in the oven. What I did do was just cover this back with the foil and the lid and just let it sit for about 10 minutes before serving. And after this time, my chicken one pot was ready, dinner was ready, and everybody enjoyed. Look at that rice. This rice, like, I just love this dish so much. It's just got so much flavor. It was just yummy. I did serve this up with some homemade coleslaw. I do have a recipe on my channel. Just scroll down and you will see it, guys. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please do leave me a comment. Please do share the video. Please do give me a like on this video because it really does help my channel. And let me know if you try this recipe and what you actually think about it. Now, for me, it was just time to get a spoon and just, yeah, ready for eat, ready for yum, whatever terminology you use, just enjoy. Thank you so much for watching this video again, guys, and I will catch you in the next one. Bye.